Okay, people. So, thanks to the peoples at DDA and Search, no, Signature, both begin with S. Um, yo, I checked out the new, I guess we'd say it's a heist film, 3 Day Millionaire. Right? So, this is directed by Jack Spring and written by Paul Stephenson. The film is produced by um dum, 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 Lucinda Rhodes Fracker, Jack Spring, also Giles Alderson. It is co-produced by Fiona Campbell, Will Douglas, executive produced by Andrew Pettit. Reinhard Bezer. It's associate produced by Becky Bacon, David Bacon, Jordan Brompton, Stefan Callis, Kate Douglas, Simon Dwyer, Andrew Featherstone, Tim Fitzgerald, Sam Greaves, Wilkinson Julie, Casper Forso Larson, Ashley Lidgard, David Mann, Lucy Mann, Michael McCain, Faye Pitchard, Nick Ramsden, Satwinder Sidhu, and Ben Stiles, with Sam L. Stevenson on board as a junior producer and Adam Carter as a development producer. Okay, Jeremy James Hunt handled the music, Andrew Roger, the cinematography. It was all edited by Alana Tierman and Kevin Chicken. Errol Jark handled production design, David Lazenby, art direction. Costume design was Syrian Kennedy Bell. Makeup, Catherine Gregory and Saffron Powell. And in the film, we have got James Burrows as Curly Dean. Andrew Redman is Teapot, his dad. We have got Codge is played by Michael Kinsey. Demi is played by Melissa Batchelor. Budgie is Sam Glenn. Queenie is Grace Long. Budgie's mum is played by Catherine Adams. All right, we've got Mr. Barr, who she's dating and who runs the fishing company, is played by Colum Meaney. There's Mr. Graham, played by Jonas Armstrong. We've got Gilly, played by Lauren Foster. She works for Mr. Barr and also is a little bit of a love interest for old Curls. We have got Wheezy, played by Robbie G. Elvis, played by Bobby Diamond. The Captain, played by Rory Wilton. The Junior Minister is played by Charlie Woodard. We have got Val, played by Lainey Shaw. I think that was Queenie's mum, right? Guy, played by James Fisher. Priest, played by Morris Brine. Nathan Banker, played by Daniel Frace. Spoonie, played by Sammy Meesom. Marion, Joanna Alit, Trev, played by Matthew Blake, Ella, played by Laura Peterson, Kelly Devine, Catherine Garton, and Kev, played by Matthew Ryde Smith. So, people, the gist of the flick is this. You've seen Ocean's 11. Now get ready for Grimsby's 4. After weeks at sea working for Grimsby's last remaining trawler, three friends return home to have the ultimate 3-day long celebration. However, when they discover the company owner hasn't been paying the workers and plans to shut the company's doors forever, they realize they must save their company, save their friends, and most importantly, save their way of life. With the help of an unexpected confidant, the three lads attempt to carry out the greatest heist Grimsby has ever seen. What could possibly go wrong? Which, are the last words uttered many a time, right? So, yeah, like I think one of the most interesting things about this is like we get a montage at the beginning, and they're just talking about Grimsby and the fishing community, and it's like it was the biggest, supposedly the biggest fishing port in the world, right? Not just the UK, but in the world, which definitely an interesting one, right? Because there's a load of spots that were big fishing places, I didn't realize Grimsby was the largest of them all, right? It's just that a load of these places got basically taken down, right? With all the new fishing regulations and just, the processing plant and just all of these things just decimated these communities. So, yeah, that was really interesting. And so, yeah, we come in and there's a lot of mm, it's breaking the fourth wall, right? When the people on screen talk to you. I believe it is that. My memory is just all over the place. All over the frigging place. But I think it's breaking the fourth wall. We get a lot of that in this film. It's usually Curly talking to the audience, right? Explaining a little something, how he knows this person, what this person does, and just all of that kind of jazz. So that's how we open up with Curly on the ship as it's coming in, giving us a little lowdown, right? So we get all of this, and yeah, they're having fun, all of that jazz, but unbeknownst to them, things are changing. So I think at first it's wondering what the plan will be, right? What are they gonna do? As soon as you see, a safe, you figure, okay, I figure that's where we're going, right? And yeah, we've seen many a heist film, right, over the years. I mean, one of my favorites has to be Thomas Crown Affair. Like, so, and both versions, right? Both versions are fire. But that's just a classic one, you know. To be honest, I was not really a fan of the Ocean's films. You know what I mean? Not really a fan. But yeah, we got things like Snatch, which was a lot of fun. Lock, Stock. I think they stole some shit in that one. Huh. Which was the one? I can't remember. Everything becomes a bit of a blur. There's one when they all dressed up as like sheikhs, but took Viagra for some bizarre reason. Like that one was a lot of fun too. I forget which that was though. Uh but yeah, we've seen a good heist film, so that's the big pool. Be like, how are they gonna pull this off? Right. So we see them doing a lot of shenanigans, which, right, when you break it down, there's really not any time to put this plan together. So, yeah, it's a bit crazy from that point of view because it's just like, yo, to do something like it's not that easy. It's not going to be that easy to do this. And surely you would check a few things. You know what I mean? I ain't doing this shit ad hoc. You feel me? But they do. Um, so there is that, but you are in it, right? It is like this. You're pulled to find out, like, yo, what's gonna happen? How are they gonna do it? Oh fuck! Oh fuck! How are they gonna get past that? What's gonna happen? So yeah, you definitely get sucked into the ride here. Definitely get sucked into the ride, and they throw in. There's a lot of humor thrown in, especially when Budgie has to get the laptop, which, man, I'm out. I'm out. I'm like, yo, you don't, boy, the things Budgie has to see and hear. I think my man's gonna be in therapy for for the rest of his life. That's oh, this is not good. That shit's not good at all. But yeah, so there's all of that thrown in. Now, there are a few things, right? Like, I think Codge and Demi not understanding some of the things Codge is up to, right? I think Codge being a druggie doesn't necessarily look like he's strung out on drugs because, like, when you've known people strung out on that kind of shit, yeah, there's a sunken fucking look, you know what I mean? So there is that. One of my biggest things that did bug me a little bit, right, was Curly and Gilly, because like I kind of feel there's things that get said, right? You can say certain things and you'd be like, okay, I'll give you a pass. Then there's times and it's just like, nah, that's so disrespectful. So disrespectful. And I was scratching my head about that situation because it just seemed mad disrespect after mad disrespect. You feel me? But and yeah, I think we get towards the end and you do see where the film is going. But yeah, it is fun. It is a fun ride. I will definitely give the film that. It's as I said, like you are kind of down to find out how this is all gonna turn out, and hoping for a certain outcome. So yeah, if you do enjoy a little heist joint, right, and it doesn't have to be overly serious, you like a lot of fun, right, and I feel in that regard it is, probably like the ocean films, because they're not really overly serious, especially as you get into 12 and 13, you know what I mean? So yeah, I'm definitely, if you're a fan of Ocean's 12, Ocean's 13, then I think that 3-Day Millionaire will, yeah, will keep you bumping along nicely, or have you engaged and smiling. So, people, it's about to drop real soon. So, yeah, think maybe go check that out. All right. 3-Day Millionaire, people.